Hello and welcome back to Rise of the Runelords. We are on session 35. In the last session, which was a month ago, you made your way out of the manor, successfully avoiding the carrion, but failing by some kind of haunted persuasion to burn down the manor itself. You decided after Dedrin ended up taking quite a lot of damage from seemingly the house itself to just make your way back to Sandpoint and maybe leave the house, the manor, for other people to deal with. You made your way back with little issue and found yourself back in the tavern. The Rusty Dragon, where you found rest, legitimate rest for the first time in, well, a couple days. Didn't take you too long. Then, in the following day, you decided to take care of a little bit of business with the money earned and the items found, figuring out how to trade things around or sell them in a way that would be most effective for all of you. Come to, you've sold some things, bought some things, and let's call this midday as we find ourselves back here.
And you said we're all back at the Rusty Dragon?
Yep. I didn't actually keep track, so whatever you were doing, you'd finished up, and now you're here.
Okay. Yeah, that means Cece and I have a gift for Ver.
Oh?
So as soon as we find you, I feel like Cece's probably the most excited about this, so I'm gonna let Cece do the talking as we approach you.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
basically
just,
just break down the door as I'm coming into the tavern.
I'm kind of testing the weight of my new, the... Oh wait, was the sword fry pan ready? Did I get that already?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think that one was going to take longer time.
Yeah, but ours is ready.
Right. your garbage one. But, I mean, out of game,
Hey!
obviously.
I mean, but
literally
also
is.
accurate. But also accurate.
Like, yeah, for real.
The bad habit of putting out facts, sir. Yeah, so Stacey would lead the charge in to the tavern, throwing open the door, probably with Artanis in tow, and she hurries up to Bear and she goes, There! Artanis and I have something for you.
Oh.
Yes. So, you know how you want to cook?
Uh-huh.
Yes. So, after seeing you cook in the kitchen, and I think you did a really good job, we wanted to try to figure out some way to kind of nurture this this love and this passion that you have for cooking. So we got you these, and she will reach into her bag and she'll pull out 3 cookbooks and put them down for you.
Ooh. Nice.
So we've got these, which I think are going to work just wonderfully well and help teach you some techniques. And then Artanis made you this. And she will step aside for Artanis to show him what he has made.
And then he's gonna unfurl and like unfold the spatula blade.
The spat blade.
Spat blade.
It's more like a
The
like
pan
a-
blade?
yeah, pan blade.
Pan blade. Alright, we'll go with the
Pan
pan blade.
But I look at it. What does it look like?
I mean, I'm not sure how well I would have been able to fit in like decorations with my last check, but I know Dieter said it was like functional. I know you wanted a folding pan blade, so this one does fold and it does maintain complete structural integrity. I'm guessing that it was probably possible to make it fold to half length.
This is nice.
I would have folded all the metal into just
If I
probably
would
like
have known that you were making me this, I wouldn't have had one commissioned.
wait, what?
What?
Yeah. I really was interested in cooking, so I went to the blacksmith and said, "Would you make me one of these?" And he was like, "Yeah, I can do that." He looked at me weird. A lot of people do. But that's kind of what happened.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to have more than one.
Yeah.
Karzarath makes a good point, but that's funny because he said absolutely nothing while he was watching me make it. So funny story.
I didn't. Did I see you making it?
No, we made it as soon as you left.
Ah.
I see it's just a giant comedy of errors. But, you know, here you go. We're happy to help you out.
Nice, thank you. So
Dual
I
wield
will.
it.
Yep, dual cooking.
Okay,
I'll
that'd be
put
kind
the
of cool.
vegetables on one and the meat on the other. Wow, I went from zero pan blades to 2 pan blades, just like that.
You're ready to dual wield.
Right, yeah.
If we ever fight like burger monsters,
Right.
you know who to call.
Because I got a big sharp sword. I can kill them and then cook them on these pan swords.
Next, you should get a spatula blade.
Yeah, I do need like a couple of spatulas.
I can also
True.
forge you giant tongs, but that's neither here nor there.
Imagine me
or-
running around with big old tongs, two pan blades on my back. Like, no, it's not gonna work.
I look around. Where is Dedrin?
If we're all at the tavern, he's probably at the bar, like the bar table with a coffee.
While you kind of fold the blade in and out, Artanis is gonna step aside and sit next to Dedrin. You
Ver,
ready to
Ver,
head out? Oop, I'll let you go.
oh, sorry. Ver's gonna take and go outside. Is there any like fire pits that I can like light up and just test the logistics of the pan blade?
You can go swing some stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna try cooking, actually.
Ah,
So I guess I would need some ingredients first. So,
guess it depends what you need to make.
well, I'll use the book, one of the books that was given to me, and I'll make the first recipe of the first book that was bought.
In a place like this, fish is probably really easy to come by.
Oh yeah.
Oh, most certainly.
I'll go with this nice seared tuna with some black garlic and kidding.
And this is where Ver just goes to the bar and grabs Nora.
Where do you get your food? But yeah, I will. I'll be on that mission while somebody else take center stage here.
Okay. As Artanis takes a seat next to Dedrin, and he says, "Officer, you ready to head out towards Magnamar?"
I have a few things left that I need to see about selling and buying, but I think so.
Yeah, it's gonna be I personally think it's gonna be weird going back, but we'll see how it goes.
Weird and dangerous.
Right. Alright, well, I think I'll probably just hang around either the inn or wherever the party decides to go, but I'll leave you to your business.
Why don't you join me, Artanis?
Certainly.
Let's make our way to the blacksmith or the... Oh my god, what's the word for like a tiny little store in a town? Why am I blanking on it?
General store?
Specialty shop?
Yeah, general store. I couldn't think of the word general.
Oh.
Would I know which place the general store or the blacksmith would more likely take armor?
Armor. Well, you can... It's interesting. I think you should roll a wisdom check.
Wisdom, just straight wisdom?
Maybe. Pull on my test sheet. Oh, I got so much going on.
Knowledge local?
Yeah, but you're not local. I guess maybe I'm taking that a little too literally. Yeah, it would be a knowledge local.
Alright.
For
11. I'd say 11 is enough to realize that you probably don't need to go to either a general store or the blacksmith to get armor. But you don't remember where or what it was called.
Does Dedrin communicate his search for armor to Artanis?
I think you would, but it's less so a search for armor and more of a I need to get rid of armor.
Oh, okay. What forms of armor do you have in your possession?
He just looks down at the currently worn armor on him.
Oh. Okay, so possibly just leather armor? I'm guessing. I don't have your sheet anymore.
Oh, I have yours.
I know.
I have Karzarath's.
It's studded looking leather armor. And
Okay.
Dedrin would say, it's weighing me down too much. I think it's time to part with it. Become a bit more light on my feet.
When I was thinking a tanner or a leather worker. I imagine those two shops are located near each other, but I was wondering if I had spotted anything of those sorts, like Vera saying from the cathedral.
Right. That's gonna be. Give me an intelligence because, well, no, knowledge local, or I guess intelligence based on what you remember.
Okay. Yeah. Knowledge local. Well, I don't
I
remember
was gonna
that.
say that one looks worse than mine.
Yep.
No.
Just let me know if you would like
Nothing.
help from Karzareth.
Oh yeah, the only local left.
That's
Yep.
true.
They all died.
That is very true.
Wait, really? Did they all really die? For
No,
the locals?
No.
no. I don't
For,
know.
I mean, like,
I was
the
just
original
saying.
party?
I was just.
No.
I was just
I was gonna
spouting
say-
off. I was just spouting off.
I think Dedrin would just tell Artanis, I'm going to go to our room and remove the armor. I have no more need for it, so whatever shop offers the best price will be the one to take it off my hands.
That makes sense.
And then he'll go upstairs and take the time to remove his armor, and then come downstairs and just go to whatever's closer, the general or the blacksmith with Artanis.
That would probably take you to the general store first. That is much closer, I believe. Yeah. Got 26 over here for the general store and then 15 over here for the blacksmith.
Well, then I'd head to the general.
Okay. You head into the general store, and it once again, it doesn't have a fancy name or anything. It is tried and true a general store.
Mm-hmm.
And you are greeted with the hearty face of Ven Vinder, who is still recovering from his daughter's death, but is looking like he's doing more work. He's, you know, the store is open, so.
Yeah. Well, I'll walk in, and we'll say, I'm looking to sell some armor. Do you perchance buy?
I can buy some simple armaments. Can't quite fund larger pieces.
I will kind of just... I don't know if it's in multiple pieces or if it's just like a chest piece. But I'll put my studded leather onto like the counter or whatever and see what he says about it.
Okay. Well, let's look at that description. Oops. Multiple overlapping pieces of leather, stitched together. It looks like it would be sort of like a breastplate with loose moving pieces to cover arms and legs.
Mm-hmm.
The legs would probably be separate. I can take that. I suppose I see that it has gotten some use out of it. Does 20 gold do you okay?
I think 20 gold would do just fine.
He'll pass out the 20 gold.
All right.
So with that weight off of your character, I'm actually curious if that would bring you to a light load. Probably not.
No, I go to a medium.
Medium, okay. So you did lose an AC by doing that.
But that's not a bad loss
Nope.
Right.
at all.
Nope.
Well, I would thank him, and tell him to stay safe.
Just nods.
And then I would just look at Artanis and say, while we're out, do you have any business to attend to? Because that answers all of mine.
I kind of just look at the guy. And I guess as we're kind of wrapping up, I kind of just mention the person who got your daughter. We took care of them.
Nice.
I understand.
Yeah, so I'm
Thank
just
you.
gonna nod my head and walk out the door.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my business handled.
Great.
Ooh, did Artanis put on the ring?
The ring. Hold on, let me look at my.
Turn invisible.
You beat me to it.
Ring.
The ring.
I have a ring of protection. Is there another ring that I'm supposed
That's
to have in
not
my
yours.
inventory? No, I had a ring of protection when I entered
okay.
the.
Yeah,
the
man.
campaign.
I gave you a ring of jumping.
Did I not add it?
I remember
before?
that.
That. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna add it into my inventory now. That's weird. Ring of jumping. I definitely would have been wearing it though.
Okay, so then because I knew what it was, and I didn't tell you what it was. I just gave you the ring and told you to put it on.
I would have, yeah.
So I am going to, as we leave the building, I'm going to look. I would like to bring Artanis. I'd say, Artanis, just take a quick walk with me.
Okay.
And I would bring us to the old light. As we get to the edge, I would just say, Artanis, why don't you see about getting up there?
Okay. I can do that.
Perhaps a running start and a jump might do it.
I kind of tilt my head, but I'll see what I can do. Basically, yeah. It's like if it doesn't seem unreasonable, there's no reason to doubt it. Alright, let me put this bonus. Boom. Okay. That's
Okay.
lower than expected.
Still,
Not bad.
oh gosh, jumping, high jumping. High
And
jump.
I wanna, and for my own purposes, I wanna know if the like ring glows or anything as he jumps.
Oh, as a high jump, that's going to be 5 feet per the DC, and then the ring triples.
Damn.
That was a question for a reason.
Oh.
Oh, if we're going by the ring of jumping found in the core rulebook, it
Yes.
gives a +5 competence bonus on the on the check.
Okay, gotcha. That's what it is. Okay. So, just that 5 feet.
Okay.
But I mean, you jumped like your entire height.
So I definitely would have noticed. It's like, whoa, that was really light.
Yeah. It was
So-
a fairly casual jump by that 5, but you still made a good bit up there.
I think I'm gonna kind of turn around and look at Dedrin, and kind of give it another shot. Like, oh,
Don't forget to do the Superman landing.
well, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna jump up a little bit more onto like another ledge that might be a little higher than that, but I'll give it another shot to see what I can do.
There is no try.
Right. All right. So, may I make another acrobatics check, Peter?
Yeah.
All right. Let me put that number back in. God damn it.
Okay.
Or-
Well,
It is. So I'm gonna like kind of wobble. I'm guessing as I land.
Yeah.
And,
pretty much. You get another
And-
4 feet, and
okay. So I'll turn
you're
around
not really
and look
sure
at.
how to use this magic yet. You
Yeah.
can feel it, well, certainly, but in your ambition to jump real high, you psyched yourself out, and you kind of didn't do that.
Got
give it one more shot.
I can
Go to the peak.
go to the peak. All right. I'm
Feel
gonna
something cool.
kind of yell back to Dedrin. Taking a little bit of getting used to, but let me give it one more. Third time's a charm. Okay, well that's better.
There we go.
Every 4, so that's going to be 6 feet. Which is, I mean, that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
How high up is he?
15 feet.
Yeah, definitely not bad.
Yeah, I'll just look at him and say, you can thank me for the gift later. Now get down and stop messing around. We have work to do.
All right.
He turns around, puts his hands behind his back, and just walks off.
Very neat.
Now you got to
so-
climb down 15 feet.
Well, I can cushion my fall,
Oh, yeah,
right?
that's
If I make
right.
an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, you can do
I'll
that.
do that. I'll probably just hang from the ledge and then do a controlled drop from there. But here's my acrobatics check. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep, I'm just following him.
Okay. You guys are going to work your way back, I suppose. CC Ver and Karzarath, you up to anything?
Maybe if we're going on a journey, do we know how
Stocking
far?
up on food?
Yeah. For Magnamar, if we need to have rations about, and a little bit of practice for me.
Of course.
I was gonna say, I mean, do we all know we might be going to Magnamar other than me and Artanis?
Oh, do we not?
I don't
I
think
don't
that's
think
common
we've
knowledge.
discussed that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just
Well,
me
then
and
never
Artanis.
mind.
It was
So then I
stated.
prob-
It was stated by the guy that he got his information and everything from Magnamar. I think we got a name too, of like who his
Oh, yeah,
point of
well-
contact was.
I believe everyone looked at Aldrin's note.
Yeah, no, we know all that, but only me and Artanis have been planning to actually go there. Only we know that we may go there.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'd probably just be getting some practice food for myself if I don't know we're leaving.
That's fair.
Um,
You also do know that a couple of you are, shall we say, getting over some illnesses.
Yes, I was actually going to ask about that.
At present, you feel all right. Anyone who is afflicted, but you know, you've been back in town for a day or so, hasn't been a whole lot of time.
I see. Hmm.
And keep in mind, if you would like to just spend a day, I'm okay with fast forwarding. You don't have to role play every single hour.
Yeah, we could say, like, I went and got food and cooked some.
Yeah. If you want to just take a week, even. You know, just let me know that.
Maybe a day, depending on what the entire party says. A day would be enough for me to try and see if anybody is going to come down with anything before we leave. How does that sound to you, Cece?
I will take. I will sit with Karzarath, and I will cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Okay, I will have to double check because I think I did something wrong. You can definitely get rid of the ability damage. Magical effects, reducing, eliminates fatigue, improves exhaustion. Yeah. So you would be able to help Karzarath with his temporary ability damage, which I think you still have a bit of
lot.
temporary damage.
I've got Dex and Wiz that still have 2 and 1.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I have Con and Dex that are at 2 and 1.
So CC can roll that d4 to see how much Karzarath is going to go up, and then designate whether you want that to be dexterity or wisdom.
Take whichever one's
Definitely.
your worst with the 3.
Dex.
Okay, so Dex is back to normal.
Okay,
Yay.
we'll do another one on Karzarath.
Okay, well it's a -1, so you're gonna do it. It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Good job,
and then
Karzarath. You're back to normal.
I'm gonna use the last 2 of Lesser Restoration on myself.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
and then roll whatever you need to.
It's nice
yeah,
being
that'll
back
take
at
care of both.
full Dex.
Awesome.
And take care of all your spell slots, too. Holy crap.
And then
Well, that's why you get days to rest.
Right?
I don't know
Exactly.
if this would work. Do I know if what Karzarath and I are possibly inflicted by, if it is considered a poison?
I have to double check what that would be.
Pretty sure it's a disease.
I'm pretty sure it is a disease as well, but I'm going to double check.
Fair. I can't say for sure, anyways.
Yes, it's a disease, so it is not a poison. though based on not wanting to retcon things, CC, you are actually okay.
Okay.
Just because I messed up, I threw you a bone, and so I'm not going to take that away from you.
Okay, thank you for letting me keep my bone. So yeah, after my bone. Grrr.
Grr.
Grrr.
CC fierce.
Fierce, the Angie.
That's so
Grrr.
cute.
Okay, so now that I've got leave my bones out of this. So now that I've got myself and Karsrath feeling better, I would make a trip to either a clothing shop or someplace that sells thread or something like that. And I want to get 3 distinct colors of thread or twine. And I want to get 3 strings of it. I'm looking to basically braid bracelets.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, I'll take a knowledge local to find your way around, unless you are going to ask people, in which case knowledge, or not knowledge, diplomacy.
Sure. I'll take a diplomacy. And I will cast.
Karsrath can help.
I will cast enhanced diplomacy on myself. Give myself a +2.
Dang.
Yeah, like I said, Karsrath would be willing to help as well.
Perfect. Let me see how this diplomacy goes.
So
Total of 20.
20 plus whatever Karsrath's diplomacy is. Minimum of 2.
Let's see. Diplomacy, I have 5.
Nice.
Okay, so 25. You are able to easily talk to people out, bustling around, and you know about Verna's Fine Clothing. It's a tailor, a clothing shop, and a sewing guild. And that would be 30. Yes, 30. So, right there. Right behind the Rusty Dragon.
Awesome. Yeah, so I will make a loop around, just chatting with Karsrath as I go, and wander into the store.
Okay.
Yep. So basically, if we want to fast forward through it, I'm looking for a good solid black. I'm looking for a rainbow color, or maybe just a mix of different colors of twine,
Right.
so it looks shimmery. And then I want a steel gray.
Gray, black, and a
Like a mirage of colors,
like
I guess.
a gradient. Just fabric. Surely there's got to be some kind of fabric in here. Probably.
There's fabric in there. Don't call me Shirley.
It's too late. That's your name now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Goods and services. Clothing and containers. That works for me. In order to get that fabric, you are only required to spend maybe 5 silver.
Okay. I will spend.
It's not
5
that much fabric, and it's, you know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then, unless Karsrath wants to do anything, Cece would want to make her way back to the tavern so she can start making the bracelets.
Yep, that's fine.
So I guess Ver will just look for some raw meat to cook, practice with.
Right. Yeah. Okay. You'll be able to do that pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
And
What
that's
kind of meat, perchance, could I find?
Oh, you can find you could probably find beef. You can probably find a little easier some mutton.
Mutton.
Yeah,
What about,
I'm thinking.
what about horse?
No, not here.
Yeah, horse meat is kind of tough, anyways. So yeah, some mutton sounds delicious, and I want to get some vegetables to go along with it, like some onions, and a little bit of garlic, some
Look at that
potatoes,
chef heart go.
salt and pepper, of course.
Mm.
And I think for a first recipe that I'm trying out, that'll be fine.
Of course.
Potatoes, and ooh, I'm gonna need a pot for the potatoes. This is getting all heavier and heavier and heavier.
You can pan fry them. It's fine.
Pan fry the potatoes? Yeah,
go for
I
it.
see it. I could see it. Any rate, so yeah, I'm gonna set about doing that. I don't have, as of yet, the skill for that. So should I just make a raw wisdom check then? Because I know that
Profession
craft
would be under wisdom, right? Or yeah, craft.
Craft.
So yeah, I would say a raw wisdom sounds good.
Okay.
You can get a. I would say you'd get a +1 from the cookbook, but it's also your first time, which probably is like a -1 anyway. So yeah,
Right.
flat works.
Yeah, and since I am untrained, I would be more than willing. Just a second. So a flat wisdom would be and +1. Okay. Oh, wow.
Oh, Bear. It's practice. It's fine.
Oh no.
So you fall under the beginner chef's assumption that more heat equals cook faster, and
Oh no.
with the oil and butter or whatever you use as like
Yeah.
for the mutton.
Actually, you
it
know what
begins
it
to-
was? I
Oh,
didn't
yeah?
ever mention I got any oil or anything like that.
Right.
So that's what happened.
Either way, you've got your mutton sitting there, and like it's
Like-
cooking, it's getting all good. You're gonna have to flip it, and it shreds, kinda pulling it off, and also the inside isn't cooking because you cooked it too hot, and the outside is char. It might still be salvageable if you take some care and aren't expecting a lot.
Well, definitely not expecting a lot. So I will salvage it as best as I can.
All right.
I mean, I've drank
At least it wasn't
hagfish
that
water,
one.
so
Yeah. Give me an additional wisdom. Not trying to do anything fancy, just trying to make it edible. Yeah, you salvage it enough. You clean up your pan blade and you get a bowl of food that can be eaten.
Yep, so I eat that shit. I'm like, this is a good first meal. I salt and pepper it. And the potatoes I can cook with the grease from the meat, so just cook them up a little bit. Nothing too fancy with them shits. So, yep, I will eat that, and that will be my dinner.
Wonderful.
I will thank them again for the pan.
Okay.
Clean the pan, of course. Because it's going to be shit's going to
Dedrin.
be stuck in.
Can I get a fort save?
Sure.
Okay,
Yep. Fighter life.
continue.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else have any business for the day, or shall we close it out?
Just drinking.
Cece would finish basically braiding the three bracelets, and she would approach Vare first and offer him the gray steel-colored one and say, in the process of learning magic, I learned how to take care of people if they get too far away. But it seems to only work if you wear something like a bracelet or something like that. So I made you this, and I think that it would be really beneficial if you wore it.
Why Disney? No, seriously. Whoa, that's crazy. Thank you. I'll take it and I'll fix it around my wrist.
Perfect. And then, so she'll just beam, and then she'll go to Karzarath and extend the multicolored one to him, and say, "So you tend to take off a lot, which I don't fault you for doing, but you tend to go further away than I can actually help. So I learned how to take this spell." Hey, I get it. You have wings. If I could fly, I would too. Actually, that'd probably be terrifying when I was blind. I take that back. I wouldn't fly. But that being the case, if you wear this, I can put this on you and create a bond. And that way, if you're gone somewhere, I can still heal you. So I'd really like it if you wore it.
He would take it, like, kind of give it like a little hug before putting it on.
Aw. And then the last person that I would approach is Dedrin, if he is at the bar.
Well, depending on the timeline, he'd either be just coming back, or he would have returned and went to his room while you were in the store.
Hmm.
Can we say for story
Questions.
purposes you just got back?
Sure.
Okay, great. Cece would approach Dedrin and say, "Officer Dedrin, can I have a moment of your time? This won't take long."
What is it?
If we are in situations like we have been in the past, where it is difficult for me to reach you to offer aid, I have learned of a spell that would allow me to be able to assist in aiding you health-wise from a distance, which would require you to wear a piece around your wrist. It's very subtle, and it's not very big or flashy. So I thought maybe you'd be interested in wearing this. And she will extend the small braided jet black one to you.
He's gonna look at it, and he doesn't put it on his wrist immediately. But what he does do is he takes out his pepper box and fits it around the barrel.
Okay.
Like if you're holding it out, like he takes out his pepper box and just sticks the pepper box through the bracelet.
Knowing what that thing could do, as soon as you do it, she steps instantly to the side. Just out of caution. And then she will very lightly and loosely tie it around the pepper box and say, "I understand the hesitancy, but in time of need, please consider putting it on so that way my spellcasting can take effect when we are in dire circumstances. Outside of that, I do not expect you to wear it as a casual means, but in a means of battle, it is a formidable opponent against injuries and possible death."
I start shooting healing bullets.
You get a yelp. You get a yelp.
He would just say,
Honestly,
that is
he'll be
good to
okay.
know. And
It's
Give
just
him-
turn around.
he just becomes Anna from Overwatch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She will look then towards Artanis and say very, just kind of a little shrug, be like, I already made you one with the piece of the dress. Is that okay?
Yeah, I actually meant to follow up with you. Did you want me to repair the dress with this? Do you want me to keep this?
No, you keep it. It's gonna be much more beneficial if you have that on you, rather than it just being that part of the dress. It's fine. The dress isn't super important.
Okay, if you say so.
Yes.
And I'll just keep it on my wrist.
Perfect. And with that, I think I should probably go work on my calligraphy a little more. So, bye. And she will head back to the table where Vera is and pull out her bag and her start fishing out her stuff to work on her calligraphy.
Yeah, hey, so Princess, I cooked something tonight. Cooked some mutton.
You cooked some mutton?
I messed it up.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. It's your first time anyway,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
How was it? Did it
Yep.
taste good? Did you like it?
It stuck to the pan. I mean, it was good. It wasn't as good as it could have been though, and it got a little bit overdone.
Well, practice makes perfect, and you've started it.
Yep.
That's what's important.
You're right about that.
What, did you just go on the fly, or did you use one of the recipes?
I just wanted to sear some meat, and I don't know. I wanted just to cook the meat, pretty much.
That's wonderful. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing.
Well, thank you. Someday I'll be able to cook for people.
Well, if you ever need a taste tester, call me. I'm ready.
Well, if I don't mess it up, then I will definitely call you.
Let me try the mess ups too. Any effort that you
Okay.
make is always worth trying.
All right.
Okay. Well, as evening draws on and night settles in, you have a much simpler day than you had yesterday. You are all collectively feeling much better, just physically. And you are starting to get your bearings on some things like cooking. And as night is falling, could I have Karzarath and Vare make a fortitude save?
Oh.
+7. Wow.
That's a first.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Also, uh-oh.
That's
Okay.
nothing new, though.
Okay. So, over the night, you all are sleeping, and Karzarath, you're feeling a little gross, and like maybe you should have partaken a little more with the party and what they were doing in the prior couple days. And Vare, maybe you didn't. You somehow managed to not overcook. You somehow managed to have some bit of undercooked mutton in there, maybe somehow.
I don't buy it.
So once I figure out what I need to do, you're a little late, IFTTT.
What a jerk. It took him an hour? Really? Fine. Be like that. People come watch. We miss you.
Okay, let me I'm pretty sure you know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. It's gonna be this. Okay, so there.
Mm-hmm.
Take 1 dex damage and 3 con damage. And Karzarath, take 3 dex damage and 2
Oof.
con damage.
Oof.
You both wake up feeling pale and gross, and
Oh boy.
it's clear that you both are sick.
Okay, I need somebody with cure disease now. And okay, so how do I specify that this is temporary damage?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you don't have a...
Right.
I don't know how you specify it's temporary.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. There should be just a... God damn it, where the hell? I guess I'll just put it down this way. So you said 3 con, 1 dex?
Yes, I did.
No strength. Nice.
Nope.
So, I need to be cured. We need cure. I need cured. I feel
Yeah.
gross. I feel gross. It could have been my cooking. I mean, we did go to that one place before. The temple.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I'm not gonna bite anybody, so I don't think I spread. I don't know. I got a +1 heal. Yeah, so I'll go to the place where we got treated before.
I will join if I'm able to.
Right. Everyone is gonna notice when you wake up in the morning that these two are looking sick. That's pretty obvious. Yeah, if Ver is heading out and Karzarath spots this, just say, ooh, yeah, come along with.
Well, I mean, is everybody else awake as I'm awake?
Yeah, I would say so.
You're like, oh god, I don't feel good. Does anybody know anything that we could do? Otherwise, I'm just gonna go to that temple over there that we went to before.
Judging by the way you look there and the way Karzarath looks, I honestly feel like going and visiting Kalar would be the best idea.
Yeah. No, we'll do that. If you wanna, if you want to come along, that's fine.
Yeah, of course. I don't think I could shoulder you if you started getting woozy. Could shoulder.
Yeah,
Karzarath,
I'm gonna take Hope.
Yeah, why don't you get on Hope and I'll lead her. So that way you don't have to focus on anything.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'll load both Ver and Karzarath up on Hope together and just lead the horse towards the temple. That way they don't have to walk. They can just be completely gross, like we all get in the car when we're riding somewhere and not feeling good.
So are we talking like respiratory, coughin, stuff like that, or?
Yeah. It's affecting your constitution, so I would say, yeah, it's pretty visible sickness, standard sickness.
Gauntness, emaciated a little bit, kind of pale.
Yeah, for blue scales and black demon skin, you do both look pale for your complexion.
I imagine I'm extra creepy looking now. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, we'll make our way. Making our way.
To the House of Blue Stone.
If Artanis and Dedrin aren't up or downstairs yet, I would leave a note with the bartender for them, so they would know where we went and why.
I would probably be downstairs.
Then you
Probably.
might see us sick as shit leaving.
Yeah, I probably saw you like coming down the stairs. Probably thinking you should probably be wearing a mask.
6 feet,
I don't have a mask.
I think Dedrin would probably be up very early. Do I heal, by the way? I'm missing health. What is...
Yeah. Heal your level plus con.
Okay, I'm at full health. He would probably be outside. He probably would have gotten up really early, and he's probably preparing his cart. And as he sees everyone come outside and hop on the horse and sees the sick people, he'd probably look at them and say, when you get that all handled, come back to the tavern. Me and Artanis have something to discuss with the group.
All right, we'll be back as soon as these guys are better. If you don't see us in a couple hours, feel free to come visit us. We'll be at the temple where we took everybody before.
He'll nod his head.
And the
All right,
blind-looking
so-
girl tapping her cane will lead the
Yep.
horse towards the temple.
Very interesting. Small winged lizard man, very large demon man, both sick, getting led by a blind girl. Huh.
Fantasy role-playing at its finest.
You make it to the House of Bluestone, and Kalar greets you. Cece, how wonderful to see you. But the others, doesn't look like this is the best situation.
Yes, I really wish we were coming under
No.
better poor Fair. I really wish we were coming under better circumstances, but unfortunately these two seem to have fallen ill. I fear it's the same thing that we had happened before with the townsfolk. Do you think you can offer any assistance for these two? And I will help Karzarath and do my best to help Bear, praying he doesn't fall on me off the horse.
Or onto Karzarath.
Or onto
No.
Karzarath.
Actually, what happens with Bear is once he gets down off of Hope, he goes on all fours and starts to crawl.
Oh.
He doesn't want to fall on anyone.
Mhm. Well,
Wow, that's a really bad roll.
yeah. Cece, are you okay? The dress is torn.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. An emergency came up, and it was the only option I had.
I see. That's a shame. Was a very beautiful dress on you.
Oh, thank you. I'd like to think it still is. Now it just has character.
Of course.
Yeah, everything comes
There
with its own
is
story.
not a lot that I can do in the way of magics. I have been mostly studying and paying homage to Aurori. But I am a healer, so if you are down if you are hurt at all, I can help you magically that way. Otherwise, I can only prepare you for. I can only prepare your bodies to help fight off whatever this may be better.
No, I hope it just hasn't set in.
Fighting
No,
chance
well.
is really all we can ask for.
Right. I'll take what you
DC,
can offer.
would you help me out?
Yes, of course. Just tell me what you need me to do.
Okay. And then through 2 heal checks, one for Karsrath and one for Vare, we're going to see if we can beat the DC. So I'll add CC, add your heal modifier onto these 2 rolls. Wow,
Oh!
never mind.
Oh wow.
I mean, you can.
36 and 35, because I have an 8.
Okay.
Eric, thank you!
So both of you get a +4 competency bonus on your next fortitude save against this disease.
Oh boy,
Otherwise,
Okay.
not much I can do right now.
that's fine.
Okay.
Wow, that was great.
Yeah, craziness.
As I'm helping with this, I will kind of like very, very gingerly take Vare's face as he's probably just staring at the floor, and I just say, just look at me. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine, and I will cast Lesser Restoration on Vare. A 1! I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's fine. One
Oh.
con.
One con. And I will just stare at you, and I will do it again.
And then
For 2!
Pilar will just say,
That's all my con back.
Hey.
come back tomorrow so that I can check up on you and help you with getting rid of this.
Okay, thank you so much.
So I only have 1 point of dex damage for now.
For now.
Yeah. It's hoped that I can not bungus up the next roll, but we'll see.
Yeah. And
The
as
bungus among us.
as
that
I
was
help
a bungus roll.
Karzarath back
definition.
onto to Hope, I will cast Lesser Restoration on him as well.
I would even
4!
say.
Huzzah!
Ooh.
Right. So that would be
Whichever one you decide you want.
get my dex back because that's my main fighting abilities.
Cool.
What's your con number look like? What's your number at now?
So it's basically point for point, right?
Yeah, it affects
Okay.
the ability.
So,
the temp
then it'd be
affects the
1.
ability.
Like -1 still.
No, what's your base
Or-
number now?
Oh, base number is 16.
Oh, it's 6. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. You make your way back, not feeling any less sick, but you've gotten your chicken soup and your Vicks Vapor Rub put
And
on
your
put on
Sprite.
your chest and all that. So you're ready for the next check, but you make
Alright.
it back.
Is it good? We're gonna do it right now. With the check.
Nope,
Oh, okay. Dang.
not a chance.
Right, I got you. It's on a time.
Once a
thing.
day,
Mhm. It's on a time thing.
I have dictated that yours is overnight.
Okay.
Okay, so you make it back, which means I can reintroduce you into the activity box.
I'm just crawling up to bed.
Wait, Bear, we need to talk to. Oh, guess I'll just let him rest.
No,
That's
I don't want to
fine.
hear it.
It's okay. I'll fill you in later. Just go. I will escort Vare to his room. Like if Dedrin is downstairs, I'll give him like the hold on just a minute, and I will escort Vare and probably Karzarath up to their room so they can rest.
All right.
And then I will find my way back to Officer Dedra and say, the officer, you wanted to speak to, well, us. Those two are a little under the weather, but hopefully we'll feel better soon. But I can relay any message to them if you'd like.
Yes, me and Artanis have been discussing our options and the future of these plans, and from the information we got from Foxglove back at the manor before we dealt with him, he spoke of a group in the city of Magnamar. And if they're connected and they've worked before, it's likely that we will be having to take a trip to the city in the coming days.
I see. Are you looking for accompaniment or assistance on your journey?
Yes, if we are to get to the bottom of all of this even further, which we have all delved into, I believe we all should go. If Foxglove was controlled by this group or had connection with them, there could be further motive behind the deaths and murders that we don't know about. I do believe our investigation has not ended. Then you'll give a look over to Artanis.
You've all been reliable allies thus far. I think it would be a small comfort to both of us to see you travel with us.
I don't really see a reason why... I don't really see a reason why not, to be perfectly frank. I was sent here to help the Saviors of Sandpoint, and I would be inclined to think that the gods have done my job. That I have done my job per the gods' wishes. I haven't really been given any additional direction at this point. I would say that I would be happy to go with you, but being as sometimes situations call for my need elsewhere, I tend to go where the gods call for me. But it's very likely that they may have called me here to help with this scenario with something much, much bigger. I mean, the one that gave me my sight really did say that more things were going to happen, so this could be the more things. Sure, I would be honored to go with you. However, we do need to visit the temple one more time come tomorrow to hopefully alleviate what the other two are going through. It sounds like it's going to be a bit of a process, but I would think after that time we could probably pack up and go if the two of them wish to travel with us as well.
Well, if any of you need further convincing, take these words. The victims that we found murdered, we found carvings of a seven-sided star, right?
Yes.
The group that Foxglove spoke about were called the Brothers of the Seven.
DM, do I know anything about the Brothers Seven?
I know back when we learned this, both me and Artanis did such a deep dive into them because they're from Magnamar.
Yep.
With where you grew up, I can't really even say that I could give you a role.
Okay, that's fine. Well, Officer Dedrin, I would be honored to come with you. I will reach a hand out and see if I can't get any additional information from the gods. If anything, I could at least possibly receive their blessing that this is the direction that I need to go. I would rather get a solid yes than a possible maybe. But yes, I will ask and inquire it with Fair and Karzarath if they wish to join us on their journey. What time are you wanting to depart?
Preferably as soon as possible. The quicker we get to Magnamar and the quicker we leave Magnamar is better for all of us. So the second they are healed, if they say yes, I would like to leave.
Understood. Though I don't anticipate something like this would be fixed relatively easily, so hopefully you don't mind staying in Magnamar for a little while.
I will stay as long as I am needed.
Okay.
Take it from an officer of Magnamar. The longer we stay, the more dangerous it gets for us.
Interesting. So you would face danger for the safety of others?
If it means justice is served and the law is upheld, I would.
You are an honorable man, Officer Dedrin. I respect that. You have my full support on this. I will go talk to Ver and Karzarath, and if they disagree, if they disagree on joining, I will convince them otherwise.
And it would be a several-day travel, so make sure you have all that you need.
Understood. It's a good thing we're bringing a cook with us, who probably is also a damn good hunter too. So I think we'll be okay.
And if we're at like a little like round table at the bar, he would just nod his head and sip his coffee, like, you know, that's all he's had to say on the situation.
Yep. If that's it and the conversation seems done, Cece will get up and start her way to the guys' rooms, probably starting with Karzarath.
Once Cece's out of earshot and upstairs, Dedrin would look at Artanis and say, I do believe, Artanis, that's the first time someone's called me honorable, and I don't know if I should be insulted or not.
Doesn't seem like it's an insult, the way she was saying that.
I'm aware. I wouldn't call myself honorable. I just do what is needed.
I feel the same. I wouldn't necessarily call myself innocent, but we just put one foot in front of the other. That's just
Artanis, the
what we
day
do.
that you call me honorable is the day we've all gone to hell.
Yeah.
And the day that I call you innocent, well, it's gotten worse.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
And he just keeps sipping his coffee with Artanis.
So Cece makes her way up to inform Ver and Karzarath. How do you two take it?
Well, I'm having a fever. So
You can still get information. You're not at 106 degrees.
I know, I'm just kidding. I was gonna like a fever dream or something. Yeah, I got yeah. I'll do it.
Insightful.
He's saying this between...
Yeah.
Between comments.
You know what? Hold on. What side is it coming out of?
Oh,
No.
Both?
Well, the funny thing about that is that I'm not going to tell you.
Roll for vomit or poo-poo.
Poo-poos. Well, I'm sure a lot of both is going on because I have fucking ghoul fever and shit. I'm not pretty, but at any rate, yeah.
So
Perhaps
there,
my antibodies will take over it tonight with the help of that horny boy.
So great. So Ver is joining. How about you, Parzarath? How do you feel? Well, I know you don't really feel well right now. That was poorly worded. What's your thoughts on traveling with Artanis and Officer Dedrin?
Well, I'll stick with you.
I appreciate
So
that,
if
friend.
you're
That
going,
means a
then
lot.
I'm going.
That means a lot, friend. Thank you. All right. Well, tomorrow we're going to get up early, get you to Kalar, see if we can't get some form of something to help you guys. And then we will make our way. They want to leave as soon as possible, which I understand the sense of urgency, and I do think it's a good idea that we do go. Make sure your things are packed, that it's a several days journey. Make sure you've got everything that you need. If we need to stop for any supplies, please let us know, and we will get that taken care of and squared away before we leave.
I think I'm good. It's just depending on how long we have to travel. We need food too. So maybe something like that.
That's
Maybe
fine.
you could get me ingredients for the recipes.
Yes, I will. I will go today and get you some ingredients, and also get us some rations in case the hunting isn't as profitable as we would like it to be, in order for you to be able to cook. So please, just
All
rest. Is there anything else that you need from the shop that I can pick up for you?
A scroll of cure disease.
I don't think I have that much money on me, Ver, my dear, but
Okay,
I will try.
well, that's fine. No, that was a joke.
You're so funny. Here, let me pull the blanket up.
Oh.
Welp, I thought the dress was fine.
Oh.
Now it's gross. Oh gosh, I don't have magic to fix this. Okay, here. Ver, why don't you lay on your side so you don't puke in your sleep? We'll put the blanket up on you, and you start napping.
He's falling asleep. It seems like he feels a little bit better after he yacked.
Good, great, wonderful, gross, lovely, fantastic. Okay, Parsarath, is there anything that you need me to pick up for you?
Trying to figure out if I still have a set of thieves' tools or not. I also definitely need a new glass cutter.
You've certainly recovered items, unless you left them there.
I recovered them, I just don't think I ever wrote it back down.
Okay. You do.
Okay.
Members.
Are you good on arrows?
I've got 17 arrows currently.
Okay.
So.
I think you're good for now. Alrighty. Alright, and I will tuck Karzarath in, I've tucked Ver in. I will go to my room and I will change out of the blue dress that was given to me, and I will change into my old, like, peach colored dress that I first met the group in, because it is gross. Lovely, great, wonderful. And I will
Apologies. I rolled a 1. I wanted to play it up.
Oh no, it's perfect. It was absolutely perfect. I love it.
Oh.
Yeah, so I will begrudgingly lay my dress out. I will deal with that later, and I will hurry downstairs. And when I get downstairs, if Dedrin is still there, I will swing by the table and ask very politely, "You said several days travel. I'm gonna go collect supplies so we can leave as soon as we're done at the temple tomorrow. Can you give me an idea of how many days is several days so I can try to make sure that we have enough rations?"
Do I know? Because I know we came here from Magnamar.
Yeah, and you specifically came here from Magnamar with a cart or wagon. So, being a bard at 16 miles per day, you know that the trip would take a little more than 3 days. It'll take 3 whole days of riding and some extra time.
I would put us around 3-4 days of travel. Granted, we stop for rest and whatnot.
All right. I will anticipate 5, just in case the journey takes a little bit longer than we originally anticipated, because it never hurts to be a little bit more prepared. So, is there anything either one of you need from the store? I'm heading that way now.
I will. I'm looking something up. Hold on. Please hold.
While he's looking that up, I think Artanis would say, well, if you get some tea bags, we can have some tea on the road.
Cece's eyes start to sparkle, and she's like, I would love that. That would be wonderful. It'd be great to continue with the morning pattern that we have. Sorry I missed this morning. The boys were throwing up. I needed to take them to the temple.
That's definitely not something you should be apologizing about.
Let's see. I am going to give CC 5 gold. And I'm going to say, if you are heading to the store, use this and pick up some extra rations for me. I have to remain here and make sure the cart is ready for travel.
Yes, Officer Dedrin, I'd be happy to. Rations were on the list of things I would pick up, so perfect.
That is all that I ask for. Artanis, anything extra for the road, do you think?
Nothing further than what's been said already.
All right, wonderful. I will be back shortly. I'll keep the supplies in my room and then load them up in the cart upon our return, if that is okay.
There's plenty of room for the supplies in the back.
I am a tad worried about thievery at night. This would be a lot of goods to have gone.
We can secure the back. There's a lock. And we just need to put the tarp on if we're worried about prying eyes.
Okay, wonderful. Especially if we can keep the ingredients that Fair would like fresh. And with that, Cece will make her way out and go grocery shopping, essentially.
Sure. Trail rations for one person for 1 day are 5 silver. So for 5 days or 5 people is going to be 125 silver or 1 gold. Or no, 12 gold and 5 silver.
No takesies, backsies.
And that is bland food that stays good. But if you'd like to get any meat, you can get a half pound of meat for 3 silver.
Let me do my conversions real fast.
How many rations does the 5 gold get? Because I gave 5 gold
That's
to CC
10.
for my own personal supply.
That's 10 rations.
5 gold is going to be 50 silver, so it's going to be 10 rations.
Cool. That's for my supply.
Yep. And rations. Cool, different.
Supply.
How much is, and platinum pieces are 10 gold apiece?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we needed how many gold pieces? I'm sorry. The math is
It's 12.
completely eluded me. 12? Okay, so
12 gold, 5 silver for just the rations for 5 days. But that would completely cover you. You wouldn't have to supplement anything.
Okay, well, I have 4 platinum pieces, and then just 1 gold piece after the 5 gold from Dedrin, so I need to get that straightened out.
Okay.
So I'll give two platinum because that should cover everything, and then I'll get the rest in meat. Actually, I'll get the rest in like spices and like dry goods, cooking supplies, cooking stuff.
Okay,
like
you're going to
potatoes.
get plenty for 20 gold. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll get enough dry goods for everybody except Ed Drinks. He already has his. For everybody for 5 days worth of travel, and then I do want to get some fresh meats for Bear to cook with, and then like just a couple, but I want the rest to be in spices and dry goods and easy to keep fresh vegetables like potatoes and onions for him to work
Right.
with.
Nice.
Well, especially with using 20 gold equivalent to platinum, that is easy enough. You are able to get all the rations you need, extra spices, and extra produce and meats.
And probably a thankful look from the shopkeep.
Probably.
Yeah,
Can I get
very much so.
Can I get like a little box to like keep all the spices in so they're all like nice and neatly packed for him? Just a little box or like a little sack.
Yeah, you can get a sack for that.
Yay! Spice sack.
Spice sack, go.
Spice sack with little tiny bottles of spices. Woo! Well, not bottles, little bags of spices. Yay!
Bags
sack.
with bags.
Bags of bags.
Yeah, you're walking back with like 35 pounds of stuff.
The bag of bagging.
The holding of bags.
I have a
course.
I have a strength score of 9. I am struggling, but I am on my way.
I mean, you could maybe.
So,
I would have
Hope
not
would
taken
help.
Hope, not without your consent. I would have not taken your horse. I would take your
As you
horse in
would have
sheer
asked, I would have
emergency. I would take your horse in
there's
sheer
probably-
emergency of chasing you down. That would be the only reason I would ever take Hope.
They probably have a shop boy who would help with carrying things.
I don't know. I'm
Well-
a big spender, maybe.
okay, so as the boys are taking their midday nap and we're getting groceries, Dedrin, can I have a fortitude save?
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
We can't all get this shit.
Who said it was that shit?
Maybe it's another shit that he didn't get. Or did. Eh. Here.
These fortitude saves, in character, I don't feel anything, right? Like, I don't feel like the hair on the back
No.
of my neck raise up, or...
You do not feel your immune system going to work.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I
I
know
suppose
that...
kind of you would, but yeah, no.
Well, I know that I don't think I was ever damaged by a ghoul. So I'm pretty clear on that front.
Mm-hmm.
But ghosts be haunting me, I guess.
I think
Yeah.
it's really funny where you got this from.
Oh, boy. It was the bat. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm the originator of COVID in Pathfinder.
No, you didn't get. You didn't
You're a bad
get
boy now.
Pathfinder COVID.
God dang it. I'm patient 0.
Well, no, you're not. You just
It also
beat
wasn't the bat.
Damn it.
Thinking. Ooh.
Oh, I forgot to add the senses in my languages to my new sheet. I just don't speak anything.
Oh.
Mm.
I
Not
can
even English.
unarchive that.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, just so I can...
Speak.
Yeah.
Here, let me past Dedrin. There, renamed.
Thank you.
Yeah, that
So,
house was
yeah.
really pissed off at you.
If I don't feel anything or nothing's going on, he would just be readying his cart and his unnamed horse. Or donkey? I don't know what it was.
You've got a horse.
Alright, Gucci.
Maybe a pony, but probably a horse.
Knowing his new status in Magnamar, they probably didn't give him a pony.
Upon Cece's return, she would meet Dedrin at the cart to load everything into the cart.
And into the bag of the holdings.
And the bags of seasoning goes into the cart. And I will make sure to give Dedrin his 10 rations separately.
Wonderful. He would thank you, and because he remembered the worry, he would, as much as it can be, he would probably put most of the food, and quote unquote valuables that we're bringing, into the cage in the back of his cart, so it can be locked up.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. That relieves a lot of worry.
Yes, whenever anyone needs anything, let me know. I have the key.
I will. I will keep you posted. Hopefully we won't need to touch this until towards the end of the evening tomorrow when we need to set up camp. But while the boys are resting, I'm gonna go in and work on my calligraphy skills. So if you need me, I will be at a table with some tea practicing my writing.
Understood.
Okay. Do you spend the rest of the day doing downtime activities?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think at some point, just to kind of relax and hang out, not really talk, Dedrin would probably join Cece at her table with a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I think Artanis would be interested in seeing how Cece's calligraphy has progressed.
How has my calligraphy progressed, Dieter? Has it gotten better?
Isn't that's a perform, isn't it? Like perform calligraphy or something?
Craft.
Okay, yeah, craft. Well, you've been practicing, so you might as well make a craft check.
Sure. 15.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. You
Gosh.
can see the faults in the curves, but you're getting it down.
Cool. She kind of huffs in a little bit of an annoyance because she's still not at the caliber that she wants to be at. But out of curiosity, there's a piece of paper that Artanis helped me write. Am I working on that piece of paper, or am I working on a blank piece?
I'm gonna give you that liberty.
Well, I only have 3 sheets of paper, so let's roll a d3.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Number 1 will be that piece of paper. 2 and 3 will not be that piece of paper. 3 is a blank piece of paper.
All right.
Yep, so I will just continue to work on my calligraphy. Still irritated that
Okay.
I'm not doing as well as I feel like I should.
Would I be able to assist her in her calligraphy? I know I used poetry last time, but can I add
Yeah.
to her calligraphy check?
You'd be able to. seeing as this is kind of just practice,
Yeah.
the actual effects of this would be through ranks.
Yes. So, I see what you're saying. So then I would... Yeah, I only have one rank in Perform, so I will only bump it up by one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Granted, if I do give you an extra skill boost, it would be in like the miscellaneous column, not in the ranks column.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, Varen Karsrath, you wake intermittently throughout the day to do whatever your sick self may need. And the day comes to a close, as far as I can tell, and I'll take those fortitude saves with a +4.
19.
17.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna clean some stuff before it gets dry.
Yeah.
Morning comes, and Varen, Karzarath, neither of you feel any sicker.
Any sicker, but not.
Yes. You don't feel like you've gotten to the other side of it.
Okay. Well, staying in bed, like trying to get some fresh linens in there. Not feeling like I'm gonna puke today. Still feel like shit.
I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Let's get you to the temple, see if Pilar can offer a little bit more help before we depart.
Okay.
Okay. So
And we are
you three make your way once again to the House of Bluestone.
The House
yeah,
of Blues.
as we're going, I explained to both Bear and Karzarath, like, we're prepared to take a couple extra days in travel just in case we need to. So if you guys aren't feeling well and we need to take it easy, just let us know.
All right. You make your way down Glass Street and end up at the House of Bluestone, where Kalar is very much waiting for you. How are you two feeling?
No worse, but no better.
That's good to hear. It can take time to get over sicknesses.
I know.
And Stacey, I suppose the dress got dirty?
She kind of looks over at Bear and kind of lets out a little sigh. Yes, unexpected projectile vomit.
Sorry.
Oh.
Ugh.
Okay.
I think I got most of it cleaned out. It's just there's a bit of a smell and it's still drying and it's a little stained. But like I said before, it's got some, it's got some story and some character behind it. And I am just lying through my teeth at this point. She's not happy with the fact that the dress is ruined from the bar. That I don't want him to feel bad.
Come on
boiling
in.
water?
I don't know if holy water would do anything.
Not holy water,
Prestidigitation.
boiling water.
Oh, boiling water. I heard holy water. I'm just like, yeah.
Out of
You
your
might
many
want to put
classes,
some holy water on it.
out of your many classes, did you get prestidigitation there, Zero?
So, considering the sickness that
I
the
do.
two of us
I do have
have, you might want to put some holy water on it.
So she could
True.
prestidigitate it out of game. Vare doesn't know this stuff.
Just
Yeah, true.
boil it with some holy water.
Is this the red dress?
No, it's the blue dress that Kalar
Well,
fought so hard to not let.
I was gonna say,
not let him
depending on
have it.
how it's made, if it's dyed with blue dye and you boil that, you might lose the color.
Right.
True.
Right. So let's see. Cece, come over here, and we're gonna do Harzarath, and then Ver after is gonna get a -2 because he's upset. So 16 plus 8,
Yep.
24, and then a 12 plus 8, 20.
Well, fucking
So-
sorry. Jeez.
Both of you are gonna get your +4 to
Hooray.
the check.
Even though he's Spidey.
He's
He
angry.
can't help it. He's just
I know.
he's
I
just
get
a
it.
little out of it.
I get it. But
Come back tomorrow to check out how they're feeling.
We actually will no longer be in town as of tonight, so I should be able to take care of them from this point forward. You have taught me so much. I truly thank you for that.
Oh, okay. Well, then, may Aurori bless you and your travel.
May Aurori bless you as well. You are one of the best disciples they could ever ask for. And I will give him a hug. But I will not kiss him.
Cece.
And then I will load the 2 sick boys back on the horse and start back to the tavern to meet up with Dedrin and Artanis before running upstairs and grabbing my things.
Bring you two back.
right?
Nope, not wearing the Barfy dress. I'm in my peach colored dress, not the blue one.
Oh, so he wouldn't have even meant. Oh, did they? Yeah, he would have known that you weren't wearing it, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have 100% noticed because it was the first thing that he saw her in when they met.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I will bring
Oh.
my things down and I will very openly carry the dress out and kind of flinch as I'm holding it because it still smells.
Aww.
But I don't want to let Bear see how badly it smells and how much I'm just not happy with it. So I avoid Bear as much as possible so he doesn't see how gross
Well, that's
the dress
easy
is.
because he just goes to bed. So
No, we're leaving. You
Oh.
could sleep on the back of Hope.
oh boy.
Do I see you contemplating what to do with this dress?
Yeah, probably. I'm probably trying to figure out where to store it so that I don't have to deal with the smell.
I have some experience with dealing with bad smells. I've had to get rid of the junkyard smell pretty routinely. Hand it over.
Okay. Here you go. I will give him the dress.
And then Artanis is gonna kind of clump it into a tight little basketball-looking thing and just close his eyes and cast prestidigitation on it and
Right.
get all the
Let's-
oilment out of it.
Yeah. Let's see that definition just to make sure we get we don't get 5E'd.
Mm-hmm.
Color clean.
Slowly lift one power.
Or you
color
can
clean,
soil it further.
One soil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could really.
No, that works.
It's just clean.
It doesn't entirely clean it, but it actually it's magic.
So yeah.
It'll effectively clean it. It's not perfect just because magic isn't semantic, but
It might take him a while.
Yeah,
clean it all.
you get it. You get it
Yeah.
all.
So if I blasted with prestidigitation, would it pass the sniff test after that?
Yes, it would.
Okay. And then I hand it back to them to inspect. Smells
Okay.
much better.
This is amazing. I can't believe that you can do this. Wow. Oh my god. And she will like she sniffed it a little bit further away at first and then like brought it closer until her face was like pressed up against the fabric, and from inside the fabric you hear, "Oh my god, that smells brand new. How did you do that?"
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Nice.
Okay.
So now, do you have
as
mending?
you are,
I do have mending, actually.
setting
You-
up and getting ready to head out, I think right now would be a good time to take a break. That's all right.
Okay. Yep.
Awesome. Break time. So be back in 10? Like on the 45 mark?
Yeah.
All right. Be back in 10-ish.
All right, so welcome back from our very short break. It was mid-morning sun shining down on you, waves crashing upon the shore, and you are getting ready to depart along the Lost Coast Road.
Sounds about right.
Are you departing presently, or do you have more business to attend to?
I don't have anything.
I would like to go as soon as possible.
Okay. Well, without a word, I would say that you are going to begin your journey. Day 1. Which I should mark down. Mark it down here. Okay. As the town fades in the background, yeah, play that. You all find yourself back on the road, pushing your cart to pretty much best of your abilities, with the goal of 16 miles per day. That would be across 8 hours, so 2 miles per hour, along with rest throughout the day. You may push yourself further, but that requires checks for exhaustion and other effects. But if I can draw your attention, your party is making its way out of Sandpoint and along the Lost Coast towards Magnamar. As you're going, I will take 1 or 2 people for perception checks for the first 4 hours of travel.
I will be one of the perceptions as I am riding and directing my cart.
I can
Okay.
help.
Okay. So you two can roll perceptions.
Skarswrath can help with a aerial view if needed too.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Let's see. Okay. As you are... Oh, of course. As you are making your way, the first 4 hours go by uneventfully. You watch as you drive past some familiar territory and then continue past the Foxglove Trail into
Set fire.
into locations that only are familiar to Artanis and Dedrin, and even then barely that, as it was simply passing by.
Excuse me.
So nothing out of the ordinary.
No, nothing out of the ordinary.
Continue down the trail.
Yep. Lunch and rest goes by, and then we get another 4 hours. Who would like to run that?
I'll take the next group of perception.
Okay.
I'll join in that one.
Sure. Wow. Okay.
Thank you for your help, Cece.
You're welcome. I'm pretty sure that I saw a bird, and I will point to a stick and a leaf that's on top of the cage.
You actually went blind again for...
That would be fair.
Okay. As you're going along, Cece's having fun on her road trip, and Artanis, you more so hear a fair distance away, but wandering out of some trees are two human skeletons. It looks like they can cross your path, but they are far enough away that you may not necessarily have to deal with them. Kind of depends on how you handle it.
I'm gonna say, we've got some company up ahead, guys. They look like skeletons.
I'm just gonna stop the cart, and if people still look sick and not enjoying themselves, I would just stop the cart and say, I do not think they should be of our concern. We're heading to Magnamar, not here to deal with skeletons.
But we just, yeah, roll by them.
Let them pass, and then we continue on our way.
Just like letting animals cross the road.
Someone else can find those skeletons. Their problem. They are not ours.
I mean, yeah, as you do that, they continue past and don't notice you. And as you have dealt with these skeletons, technically you get experience for that.
Oh my god!
Not gifting it to you right now. You're not in a safe spot, but you dealt with an encounter.
That's goofy.
Yep.
Dude, we could passive this whole game.
No, I don't think so.
Mm,
Well, let's just not go into the thing. We don't even have to go into the thing. We could just get the XP for not going. Technically,
Let's just walk around all of it. Just cast invisibility on everybody.
I don't think so.
definitely can't get experience more than once. If you kill these skeletons afterwards, they are worth nothing.
So
Well, once they're gone, I start the cart back up.
Yeah, of course.
we are
And you get
de-incentivized from killing them.
your 4 next hours all done.
So the bird thing just reminded me of DBZ Abridged. No. No. I saw a bird. It was pretty. Kick its ass.
I don't know if I'm putting too much thought into this, or if I'm not even the first person to notice it, but we've had quite the history of dealing with 7-pointed things lately when it comes to evil people. Anyone notice how the compass has 7 points in the middle?
Yep.
Ooh,
Where did you get the
central
compass?
theme. Do you want to look up at the Sandpoint compass?
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
I
Yeah.
thought that was.
Same compass.
Yeah. Yep. Well,
All right.
We better get tinfoil hats.
As the day goes on, you have reached your limit of comfortable travel. Anything beyond this will start to take checks.
Well, if we find a spot to the side of the road, for rest.
Yeah.
keep an eye out for napping skeletons.
Yeah. So you got your 8 hours and so it's 16, and then I believe I made 10 hours. Yeah. So you get about 2 or 3 hours before sundown at this point to have like set up dinner and relax and such.
Mm-hmm. I would say the back of my cart would have a tarp put over it.
Okay.
I imagine though that it's to not look like bulgy, the cage probably still sticks out and the tarp is rather in front of the cage covering everything else. But the cage sticks out.
Okay.
So you pull over to the side of the road, maybe find a nice clearing.
I will take one more.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll take a survival check from whoever would like to.
Ooh, who's the best
to
at
find
that?
a good spot to lay down for the
Well, I guess
weather
I
and the
said-
terrain and such.
I got
I
a
guess
plus
I
5 to
said-
survival.
Sure, I was gonna say, I guess I said I was kind of going to pull over. So maybe I should do it just on, like, the RP base of it,
Sure, yeah.
even if I'm not the best. It makes sense. No.
Okay.
You're
got a plus
struggling
5 over
pulling
here.
over the cart.
Yeah, I'm not finding a good spot.
Yeah, you guys stop under Dedrin's orders, but nothing looks great. And so clearly I can see that you have pulled ahead to find a more viable location to rest.
Hey guys, over here.
And after a few more minutes of finding a place, you do find a place while the sun is beginning to set. It's getting close. The golden hour is here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Begin setting up. I think I would look at Ver and say, Ver, I understand you do not feel well, but counting you one of the strongest among us, perhaps you can collect some wood for a fire.
Well, I'm feeling a little bit better. I can do that, boss. So I'll do that.
Okay. I think I'll take a survival check or a take 10. Okay. Yeah. You get a fair bit of wood. Not too difficult.
Medium-sized fire.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Here you go, guys.
Wonderful. Thank you. I'll help put together the fire. I can do this. And I will
Okay.
put together a fire and then use spark and light the fire. Beep.
Awesome. Yeah, you get that going.
It only takes a spark.
And then
Ver, I also picked these up for you, and I will, with Dedrin's help, retrieve the spice sack and give it to Ver.
Yep, I'll unlock the cart.
Oh, nice. So I'll start heating up the pan.
yes. And now you have some grease or oil or something to.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I remember it this time. Well, they remembered it for me, I guess. Here I go. Oh wait, no, never mind. Derp. Let's see, plus. Uno. Ah.
Well, it
It's
doesn't
not-
stick this time.
But it probably doesn't get cooked all that well.
Your seasoning composition is not on point. You are gonna need to hone that taste.
Right.
It's cooked. Probably more on the medium well done end.
Hate
um,
that.
I don't, but I know people do. So,
Mm-hmm.
but you do make it.
Well, hopefully somebody else likes it, and I'm going to eat it too. It's not my best work. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Cece, if you want to still...
Depending on how much you've cooked, it might be your best work.
Actually, that's true.
Sorry.
It's fine. No. It's all good. It's true, and so that's all right by me.
You're getting there.
Yep. Just practice makes perfect, and once I get some skills,
Okay.
and hopefully I can make this good roll, maybe I can not roll garbage tonight.
If this is the
Yeah.
only thing you roll garbage on tonight, Ver, I will take it. I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
same.
I will accept that.
But here, if you want to taste some of it,
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm very excited to be able to support you through all of this. How does it taste, Dieter?
it's overdone. for
It's
one.
chewy, not very juicy. The flavors are there. They don't really have a lot of synergy, though. But they're definitely there. It's passable for nutrition.
Awesome. Is there, in my time of flipping through the cookbooks before I gave them to him, was there any tips or recommendations for like how to cook? Was there any like how to cook instructions, or was it just kind of like, yo, here's
Oh, yeah.
okay.
There's definitely recipes in there. He was freeballing it again.
Yeah. So I will turn to Fair and say, this is really good. I can definitely taste all the flavors. Though I do think that maybe taking a couple tips from the cookbook wouldn't hurt. Let's look through this together.
All right, I got you. Yes, you're quite right. I get excited and I just go to cook.
No, I applaud you for doing this because I think you've got some good mix of flavors. We just need to learn how to execute those right, which I think is where the book will come in handy.
Mm-hmm. So
And
we
yeah.
can start with any book you want, because you probably have them in your inventory named.
No, I
Or-
didn't.
Oh.
I know. I'm sorry.
that's
I
good.
will. I'll
No
pull
worries.
out the book for where we're going, actually, because I think I got one of their cookbooks.
Magnamarian
Yeah, I think I got
cuisine.
Magnamar. Yeah, like their cuisine. So I will pull that out.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, I'll basically spend like the majority of the evening like going over the recipes with Vare and kind of like discussing with him about what he did and what he could do differently or where he actually did better than what the book was suggesting, and kind of like see if I can kind of work with him that way.
Hold it down. He's at this point he's out of his armor because he can't sleep in it.
Mhm.
So
Speaking of, we should set up the 3 watches. First, middle, and last.
I'll do the last watch so I can don my armor during it.
I'll grab the first.
I'll grab the second.
I'll take
Is it got
So
dark vision?
watches.
I'll take last watch with Vare so I can help prepare breakfast and morning tea to have with Artanis.
Cool.
I guess
And
I'll
then-
just get a good
And if
night's
you wouldn't
sleep.
mind helping me with
Yeah.
my armor, that would be great. Go for
Oh
it,
yeah,
Victor.
100%.
Absolutely.
We'll
So,
start making breakfast together, and then once it's cooking, we'll put your armor on.
Okay.
First watch is Dedrin.
Indeed.
Do you keep the fire on?
Oh, well, I don't know if it's going to matter if we keep the fire on, but I would want the fire on.
Okay. Good to know. Um,
Nice.
from
we got
what
backup.
you can see, there doesn't seem to be anything happening. Really? Only 4 hours?
Yeah, it's 2 hours
Uh,
per caster level.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well,
Well, if
there's
nothing
your assistance. Okay, yeah. There's your assistance for first watch.
Yeah.
Artanis,
If-
you do not wake.
Okay.
Yeah, if my watch goes fine, I don't notice anything out of the ordinary, I wake up the next person and then just sit in my cart and rest back.
Okay. Midnight shift. I believe that's Parzarath.
Parzarath, yep.
Speaking of, could you and Vare make your fortitude saves?
Alright, here's hoping for good.
+4 to each of you.
Oh, very good.
Mm.
Oh no.
Okay. All right.
And also here is my perception.
Thank you. Okay. Do you leave the fire on?
Hmm. If it's cold, yes. If it's
Okay.
not, then I'll let it be low, but where it can still easily be brought back up.
Okay. It's not cold, but it's not exactly comfortable. Okay.
Okay, then I'll
Got it.
fire going for the one for everyone.
So 23. You're looking around, keeping an eye out, seeing the shadows dance in the firelight. Seems to go by. The next 2 hours, and then your shift is done. So, last watch. There, you wake with a sweaty forehead as you have lost 1 constitution and 1 dexterity. As far as damage, not permanent. And then I believe Cece and
I don't feel
Ver
good again.
are both up. Yeah.
You don't feel well again?
No.
Oh no. All right. Well, hold still. And I'd like to, before I do the perception check, can I roll a heal check on Ver to try to help him out?
Yeah. For the next check, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Man, I can't believe I rolled a 1 twice.
17.
Okay, so you do get the +4 next time.
All right. Well, hopefully that'll help a bit. How are you feeling? I know you said you're not feeling well,
Not as
but
bad as last time.
not as bad as last time. Okay. Do you want me to use some magic, or do you want to see how you fare through the day?
Well, let's see how today works, I guess.
Okay. Well, if you start feeling too crummy, you let me know right away, all right?
Yeah.
Promise?
Yep.
Okay. All right, big guy. Let's get you into your armor, and then we'll start making breakfast.
All right.
So, perception from both of you.
All right.
Perception. I am focused on getting armor on and concerned about Bear.
You are.
Oh, look, another bird.
Oh, look, another bird! The same leaf and stick. Holy
Oh,
shit.
Gee, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hey, look,
Thank
there's
you
that
very
bird
much,
Cece's been
Dice.
talking
I
about.
really appreciate that 20 right there. That's
Right.
Top
Okay.
shelf.
So, as
Hey.
you
top shelf.
Hey,
as
it's
you,
tabletop
Ver,
at
are
its
looking
finest,
around-
guys.
I know.
Seriously, you seem pretty confident, and maybe you're a little biased because you really want it to, but you seem pretty confident that there's nothing bothering you across the next 4 hours.
Right. I just I kind of just sit down. That's all. Feeling a little bit shittier. But it's all good. I've had great rolls this campaign. I cannot complain about any shitty rolls now.
And what's a TTRPG without the bad rolls?
Right,
True.
yeah, that's
A story.
It's interesting.
A
Interesting.
book. That's what it is.
Human characters.
Boring.
Very.
Mortal.
Anyway, morning comes to, the sunlight peeks out through the trees, and yeah, you all begin to awake.
I've made coffee for Officer Dedrin. Anything that Karzarath likes to drink, I would probably pour Ver some beer to get him going in the morning, and I will make Artanis and myself some tea.
Oh, wonderful.
I'll take some tea, please.
Oh, sure, of course. And I will definitely
Thanks.
make some tea for him.
That'll his upset Tommy.
Yeah. Green
Tea
tea with
sounds
honey.
wonderful.
You'll be
My
fine.
tum tum.
For Karzarath.
Yeah, Karzarath, how are you feeling? Are you okay?
Not too bad, I would think.
I suppose
that
I
they
should say, yeah. You
Good.
you feel over it. Karsrath.
Oh,
You've recovered.
yay.
Oh, thank God. Now we only have to worry about one. Oh, thank God.
Do I still have the -1 or any constitution, or is that?
No. Overnight, you regain 1 ability damage
Woo!
per ability.
Woo! Then I'm all good.
Yay.
So it's been overcome?
Yes, it has.
Sweet.
Jelly.
Good. I'm
I'm
glad
jelly.
you're better, Karsrath. That's great. Now we just need Ver to get better, and then everything will be fine.
Okay. So you've got 6 hours of leisure in your day. You can spend some of that during the breakfast and warming up time. And then you'll be on your way.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So, first leg of day 2. Who's gonna do that perception?
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd probably be constantly doing perception checks just because I'm at the helm of my cart.
Yeah, you can be while you're moving, you can be one of the 2 perception checks each time.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Yeah, that works.
So here is mine.
Okay.
We'll grab the second battery. The battery of perception checks once it comes up.
Yeah. Nothing coming up. 17 and 16, that's a good enough perception check. Nothing seems to bother you during that time. Take a quick break for lunch and stretching your legs and such. And then back on the road for the next 4 hours. So, Artanis and Dedrin.
Oh, I'm always doing the perceptions. Okay, I thought you wanted me just for the first one. But I'll glad. Fuck you. Fuck you.
That was a pretty good check, too.
I will gladly do. Well, never mind.
Okay, well, things seem very clear today. Not too much in the way. Which means
We see all the things that are not there.
you've made some progress. And with a few more hours of leisure, heading back into the end of the day, evening. Ver, you're still feeling gross.
I'll help with the third one. See if I can see more than the very obviously a bird on top of the cage.
Right. So,
No! It's not a bird, guys. I just realized that.
I'll keep that for the night watch, but how I have decided to run it is I'm doing 2 legs of travel during the day and then 3 watches at night.
Oh, my apologies.
No, that's okay. I guess I didn't explicitly explain myself. But yeah, you can keep that for your watch.
Sweet, thank you. Much obliged.
Time winding down. I'll get another survival check for whoever's gonna watch out, whether that be Dedrin or Dedrin being like, hey, someone else find a spot for us.
I'll assist in whoever's surviving.
Okay, so you add your survival on to whoever else's.
I mean, I got the 5. So
You're also sick.
that's true. But like, I can give it a shot, right?
I can do it. I got a 3.
All right.
If you wanna rest and relax.
I mean, I could just do it.
Okay. It's all okay then.
So I'll do it then.
I will just rest. I'll be like, I could do it. I don't know.
See if I can get better than a natural 1.
Natural uno.
I also
Okay.
have no problem doing second watch.
Right. Gotcha. So, I pull over to a reasonably comfortable spot. Not quite last night's accommodations, but good enough. Set up camp, put up the tarp, pull out some firewood. Probably check some cooking some more, though the chef seems a little sus.
Yeah, I'm not cooking.
Okay, so heading into first watch.
First watch isn't gonna be Dedrin, but instead he's gonna tell Artanis to take it because they're gonna trade a good night's rest.
That is
No, yeah, that sounds
Really
like
fair.
Dedrin.
all right. I'm still casting alarm.
That's
but
fine.
I will make my perception check. It is no longer bright out, so I will take off the bonus for that.
Oh shoot, only 36.
Only 36.
All right.
You're kind of rolling crappy too.
The alarm
He's
doesn't
probably
set
sick,
off
too.
anything, and you can't through the twilight of the first shift. You can't see anything out of the ordinary.
All right. So nothing of note.
Nope.
I will wake up Karzarath for the second watch.
All right. Here
Okay.
is Arzarath's perception. A 33.
Likewise, a similar story. Not too much of note throughout the following 2 hours as midnight passes by and the moon crests overhead.
So
Third shift.
is it
Oh.
time?
Yes, it is. There.
Okay, there we go. First success.
All right. Okay. And then watch 3. Who are you waking up, Karzarath?
I guess it'd be Cece, and then she can decide if she's waking Bear or not.
Fair enough. Hey, CC, you're awake now.
I would let Bear sleep,
Aha.
and I would keep the
But
fire
I
going
need-
and start divvying out rations and just let him sleep. He can wake up naturally on his own. He needs the rest.
Ooh, wow, you guys are lucky. 1 away from a random encounter.
Oh,
Oh, that would have been
that would have been
Yeah.
very bad, but also fitting.
right. Well, I would have woken up and I would have just had a fun little fight with no armor on.
Yeah, that would have been
My
very,
skin is my
very
armor, too.
challenging for you.
You know what? That's something that I enjoy because I don't.
I would enjoy it too. I think it would be fun.
Yeah, it goes uneventfully, though you do hear a little bit of scurrying. It doesn't come of anything, though. And then the morning sun comes up again.
Okay. Yeah. I will start breakfast preparations for just some regular stuff and make the coffee and tea and have it laid out for everybody and just go around and very gingerly wake everybody up. Vare is the last I wake up. And as I wake him up, not wanting to startle him, once he's a little bit more conscious, and I ask him, Vare, how are you feeling this morning?
I feel better. I
feel
I
better?
don't feel any worse. It's still in me, but I feel better.
Yeah. Do you need any magic this morning?
Well, I cured one of my missing things, right?
Oh yeah, you would. One
Con
from
is-
each score. So
Oh,
really
well,
both of
then
them, yeah.
I just cure it all then.
Yeah.
So no thanks. I feel pretty close to regular. I'm feeling a little cruddy, but
Good, I'm glad.
nice.
It's a relief to know that you're feeling better.
Now, if you could help me with my armor, that would be great.
Yep, of course. And I will pull Bear to his feet and help him put his armor back on.
When she goes to try and lift him up, he kind of smirks and just acts like she's lifting him up, but just like, obviously getting up on his own.
It's very, very obviously it's him, but she's just like, ugh, ugh, like trying to pull him up to his feet.
A
She's
child
like, I'm gonna
lifting
help.
up their parent.
Basically, like, I'm gonna help. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's not denying the help, so. All right. Yeah. So get the armor on and let's go.
Okay. So this begins the third full day of travel. The last full day of travel. We got leg 1 and leg 2. Dedrin's helming this journey, and I can have one helper each time. So,
Garzarath can help from the sky.
okay. Karzrath and Dedrin, leg 1. Nice. Nothing out of the ordinary that you can tell. The landscape has been shifting a little bit, though it still seems like Varesia. Take a quick break for lunch and stretch your legs a little bit. And leg 2. So Dedrin and maybe just Dedrin.
Boom.
Okay. Good. 15. You don't seem to spot anything. Yeah. Time for the survival check.
I'll take it this time.
And
Okay.
I will assist.
Okay.
Nice. Fave. Oh. Poopy this time.
What do I give him?
2 are your bonus, whichever is higher
2 or my bonus?
to survival.
That's
It's generous.
4.
Is your bonus is your survival a 4?
Yeah.
Then it's a 4.
Okay.
So it's 16.
Nice. That's pretty above average.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you are able to point out to Dedrin a fair spot to bed rest for one last time. How are you feeling about making a meal?
I think I want to try it again.
Okay. I can give you a +2 circumstance because you're actually looking at the book this time.
All right, so that'll be a +3.
Yeah. Hey, you made a passable meal.
Hooray!
Yay! He grows up so fast, guys.
You could
Yeah.
hand that food to someone who doesn't know you, and they would
Have food.
finish most of it.
Most of it, huh? Most of it.
It's not an
Anyway, so-
exceptional meal.
I will say, well, it's very mediocre, but it's not terrible. Try it. I think I might have used not enough spice. I think I skimped on the garlic a little too much.
Yeah, as you taste it, CC, the flavors actually match, probably thanks to the cookbook. The amounts could be worked on a little bit, though.
Mm-hmm.
This progress is wonderful. You're learning so fast, even being sick. This is impressive.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully, I was hoping to make a really good meal so that I could. Hey, you mind helping me heal? I might have to. Would you mind heal check?
Oh.
Could you help me prepare for something?
Yeah. Let's get you down and rested and settled, and then I'll be happy to help you again.
All right.
So as he's taking off his armor, I will do another heal check.
Hit all the pressure points. Be like. Pew, pew, pew.
Exactly. Pressure points. Poke. Natural 20 poke.
Yeah.
A jab real good.
Whoa.
Yeah, you get your +4.
Ooh. Dang. And a couple of kinks come out of my back too.
Yeah.
Horseback riding while sick is not
No.
conducive to good posture.
Right, and we're
Got your posture
boot,
fixed, you're
that's
fine.
Just no.
That too, gosh, yeah. So, we're ready to set up for the 3 watches.
I'll
And I
grab
will
first.
As usual,
Okay.
Cartwrath will take second.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will volunteer for third.
And I
Okay.
will join in third to help with breakfast preparations.
And to
Okay.
check and see if I'm good. Come on, dice.
You know, this time, because I think it's funny. Let's do the first watch together, Artanis. Let's do that. I took the
Hardy
first, you
har
took the
har.
second. Now let's do it together.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
not so
perception
much
checks
asking
from
you
you too.
anyways.
Yeah, I'm kind of putting the barrel of my gun to your head and saying, "Do it."
Do it. Do it. Good old Palpatine.
That's just stupid.
Well, time goes on, and nothing seems to pop out, nor trip the alarm spell. So, midnight shift.
Oh
Alright.
yes, that
Um,
moment of justice.
Before I hit the sack,
Yeah.
has there been any way for us to know in game that like the most crucial moment in Vare's recovery happens at midnight? Because I could cast like buff spells, but
Yeah,
the
I would let you do that.
okay. So
It would take a perception check, but as long as you don't roll a natural 1, you'd be able to identify.
Okay, sweet. So I will
Roll a d20.
roll a d20 first. Okay.
Oh no, just in general. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
really matter what your modifier is if you don't roll a 1. Okay, great. Yeah, you were able to track down that. Yeah, it's probably in the middle of the.
In the
Okay.
middle of the night.
I think there was a spell called Hermaean Potential. I'm not sure if that helps in this situation.
Well, I've never heard of it, so.
Okay. So
No.
I'll just copy this and just
If it's not like a
Like,
saving throw or specifically
You'll check.
gives me
rolls-
advantage.
And roll at advantage. Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can take that first roll I did and then
Mhm.
roll another.
Yep.
There we go.
22.
So I'll just cast that, kind of like whisper it, and then just head off to
Huzzah.
bed.
I
Okay.
feel like dancing.
All right. So, 30 perception check from Karzarath as you see you're woken up and then you see Artanis cast his spell. And you take your watch, which over the course of the next 2 hours, nothing really happened. Karzarath?
Yeah. What's up?
The watch goes uneventfully.
All right. I would wake CC then.
Okay.
Alrighty. Knowing that Bear still isn't 100%, but not knowing that he's doing better because that's metagaming, I would still let him sleep.
Okay. So, perception check from you.
Total of 20.
You gotta be kidding me. I rolled another 1 from a random encounter.
Guys, we
rolled
should
the same
travel
number
like this
twice.
more often. This is great.
Well, you are the DM. You could just say, "Oh, I fudged it."
No, it's more fun this way.
Fair.
Alright. Time passes and you don't even hear a scurrying. Sun comes up. Breakfast of champions is prepared, and you prepare. As you can actually see, well, except for you, CC, you can only see so far, but the rest of you can actually see Magnamar in the distance. It'll only take a few hours travel, less than a leg. To get to Magnamar.
I forget if I asked, but I know Dedrin is, but Artanis, he's born and raised Magnamar?
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay. So is Dedrin. Alright.
Okay. As you get ready, I will ask for one more perception check as you make your way to Magnamar.
Yep.
Tannis
Oh.
is definitely like on edge, so he'd probably be looking around too as we get closer to the city.
Okay. So
You want to take that second one with me then?
Yeah. I'll roll it with you.
Nice. As you are looking out more for prospective bandits or upset customers than the rogue boar or skeleton, you come up empty and find yourself arriving at the gates. Actually, I don't know why they did it like that, but the southeastern gates of Magnamar. Now, if you would give me a moment, I will find and show you all a big old map of Magnamar, but I forgot to prepare that, so...
As we begin approaching the gates, I think Dedrin would just look at everyone look at Artanis, then look back at everyone and say, "Welcome to Magnamar. Keep your eyes open." And then continue riding.
Yeah. Save image as. Don't worry, I'll give you this great reveal, and then we'll pack up for the night.
All right.
Home sweet home.
So I wonder who Karzarath is going to be blamed for killing this time.
He's walking, he's like, that guy! It's like, oh god, not
Hey.
again! Hey, it's me, the random killer.
Right?
Oh man, I was
Well,
so confused.
There's going to be 7 of them, right?
Oh god.
I mean,
Makes so much more sense.
Well, I mean, the way that Karzarath was treated in Sandpoint, I imagine it's going to be very similar.
Oh yeah,
Or-
no. You're,
yeah.
You're gonna get fucked over in Magnamar.
Let me-
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if all of us get fucked over in Magnamar, going off of my backstory and
Oh
Artanis's.
boy.
I love that all of that is said
Oh,
with such
that's up
certainty,
to you.
certainty
At
that
least
all of
I'm
us are
not
like,
sick
ugh.
anymore.
Yeah.
At least
No.
I'm not sick anymore.
Knowing what I know, it's
I'm gonna
likely.
kick that. That's fine.
Okay, let's
Make things interesting.
I'm even gonna say this, like out of game. You know, like Dedrin's. You know, this is Pie Guy saying this. We might be dealing with a lot of backstory stuff, and you know, I'm telling you this so you don't hate me in advance. If push comes to shove, we're back in Magnamar. Dedrin will throw you all under the bus and sell you out if it means he gets in favor with someone.
Yeah,
Fine.
I'll have to work on some auxiliary backstory stuff to send to you, Dieter.
Like, we're back home, man. This is tough.
big tough boy.
Well, I'm pretty thick-skinned, so see what I can handle.
So I think that's pretty much accurate. There. This very well done map that I had ready.
Oh,
you
yeah.
all are making your way down the Lost Coast Road. Well, I guess up because of how the compass is pointed. You're making your way up the Lost Coast Road to the gates of Magnamar. Welcome to the City of Monuments.
Welcome home.
And with that, a little bit early, I think that's where we're going to end it.
Oof, we made it.
We did. We did, guys. We made it. Yay!
Oh.
Well, great game as always. Glad to be back in Rise of the Runelords. Glad to go to another town. This is gonna be really fun, and we get to
Glad to
experience
get
not one
fucked
but
over
two.
by Pie.
Yay! That'll be next
Yeah,
game.
I'm really excited for when he throws us under the bus and we have to murder a bunch of officials.
And it's gonna be interesting to see not one but two characters' backstory play out in this new area. So, but for now, everybody say goodbye to YouTube.
Bye,
Bye,
bye.
YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Happy dungeon delving, everyone.